Well, the market is starting to shift, and realtors should be excited if they can get themselves a $250,000 salary in the real estate business. I'm Greg Luther. Welcome to today's morning meeting, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. How could you generate a $250,000 salary where you don't have to worry about where's my next deal coming from? So a lot of you have heard that I've been buying up some brokerages, or I should say taking over some brokerages, taking over some teams, and even developing teams around the United States because our system works. Hell, I might as well use it for profit myself, right? So we've been doing a lot to massively increase the business of real estate agents. And let me ask you this. If I were to come to your town today, this is all hypothetical, but I want you to get the point of this here and what it can do for you financially. If I came to your town and I set up a team and I set up my system and I decided I was going to show you exactly what to do, and I would pay you a salary of $250,000 a year. Now, it doesn't matter to me if you sell one home or you sell 100 homes, you're only going to get $250,000. You won't get any worse, you won't get any better, but you know you're going to get that income every single year. Would you do it? Would you be excited for that? Because I want you to think about this. If you would do the things that I require, now listen, I'm tough to work for. If you've ever been around anybody who works for me, you know they do it right. They do a very good job. They are phenomenal. They're accountable. They do exactly what they're supposed to do and actually go above and beyond, because when they get the kind of results that I demand, they actually love what they do. They love where they work. They love what their position is within our team. But if I open a sales team in your area, I'm going to make you call the FSBOs. I'm going to make you do the mailers to the expireds. I'm going to make you work with local attorneys to pick up some attorneys, have Zoom meetings with them so they will refer business to us. I'm going to have you do some marketing to divorce filings, to marriage filings, to estate deals. I'm going to have you doing lots of marketing with the Perfect Home Finder. We're going to be running ads on Marketplace every day. All of the things I teach within Inner Circle, I'm actually going to make you do it. And if you don't do it, I'm going to take your damn salary away from you, which means you know what you need to do every day, and you're going to do it because that means you'll get paid. So hypothetically speaking, easy for you to say, would you apply for the job? Not negotiable on the salary, by the way. We won't go higher, we won't go lower. It's going to be $250,000. Would you do it? Well, you'll be taking a pay cut. You get $10,000 a deal in most markets. 2 transactions a month. Why wouldn't you do what I tell you to as an Inner Circle coaching member to get 4 closings, to get to 400 grand by yourself? You really need somebody to tell you what time you need to start working and what you need to accomplish every day. I can teach you how to do it, but if you don't do it, it's of no use. I'm pretty sure you know how to do sit-ups. The hell's going on over there? You know how to do sit-ups. You're not doing it. You know how to work the FSBO approach. You're not doing it. You know how to work the divorce filings. You know how to work the expireds. You know how to work the Perfect Home Finder. You know how to get with the attorneys. We teach all of that inside Inner Circle coaching. Why would you take a pay cut for me to say, do it or I'm not paying you? Now, the only reason I would force you to do it's because I get half of your money now. So think about that for a minute. If you would be excited to get $500,000, and by the way, everything I just told you is essentially free. All of that marketing, it doesn't cost you money. You don't need technology. You don't need all that BS excuses you usually give yourself. They don't even really exist. Those are manufactured in your own mind. It's like you being scared of the dark. Look, you've got to decide to get over yourself and that you're going to go out and make the money. Because sure, I could open a team there. We've got agents that ask us every single day, would you open a team in my area? Would you manage this for me? Would you set me up the right way? How do I get a CMO? I need a chief marketing officer to help me in doing all of this marketing. And sure, that's easy to do, but why wouldn't you just do it yourself if I lay it all out for you? If $250,000 sounds like a lot to you, that means you're really screwing up with the approach you're using right now. $250,000? Like 2 deals a month, maybe 3. Right? Depending on your area. If you're getting $8,000 a transaction, that's 3 transactions a month. You don't have to really try that hard to do it. The problem is you're spending all of your time learning instead of doing, right? You have to learn and then drop the L. You have to actually implement this so you can earn. But for so many agents, that would be exciting for them. Oh my gosh, Greg, I would absolutely do that. I would take a $250,000 salary and I would do every single thing you tell me to do. Well, then why don't you pay yourself about 400 grand and do everything that I tell you to do? If you're an inner circle member with us, if you have that foundational model and all of those tools inside the members website, the video description below will show you that. Open up the video description here. You'll see some links that will help you out here. If you've got that available to you, why wouldn't you use it and you keep all of the money? There's nothing, it doesn't require technology. It doesn't require money. You don't have to have money to make money. That's not how it works. That whole it takes money to make money thing. No, it does not. I'm showing you free or very close to free. You might need a roll of stamps. You don't want to give me 150 grand because you need a roll of stamps to get this thing started, do you? Would you really pay $150,000 for me to give you a roll of stamps? Give me essentially half of your income for the next year to tell you what to do and force you to do it every day, or I'm going to cut off your income? Well, guess what? I might be the jerk. I might be the one that'll yell at you and cut off your income and fire you. But haven't you done that? If we look at how many for sale by owners you've met in the last week, how many, oh, Greg, we don't have a lot of expireds here. They're listing expireds every single week. Haven't you fired yourself? Because you're not doing it. So you're not getting paid. So you've cut your own pay. So a lot of times when you start to look at things a little differently in a different perspective, it kind of wakes you up to realize there's a lot of stuff you can be doing as an agent. Listen, nobody believes in you more than I do. Nobody wants you to succeed more than I do. But I'm also going to get in your face. I'm going to slap you around a little bit. I might even threaten to stomach punch you because I want you to do so well if you don't do what you're supposed to. And I think you'll agree, sometimes we need that, right? We need that kick in the ass to say, you know what? You're right. I got to get myself in gear. I got to get an agenda together. I got to know every single day exactly what I should be doing on my marketing agenda so I can make the kind of money that I need to make. Do you even have one printed? Oh, I got a Google Doc. I got a fancy online. I don't even use technology. You should be making millions. You are in your own way. And you know this. Don't ask me if next week will I start a team for you to handle all of this for you and show you what to do every day and hold you accountable. Because if I would have done it last week and you already know everything I'll teach you, wouldn't you already be fired based on the actions you've had in the last 7 days? It's not going to look good at your weekly review that you know all of these things and here's where you stand. So that accountability is everything. You know, that's true with everything in the world, even outside of real estate, outside of sales, or even outside of business. Accountability is everything. You've got to hold yourself accountable. You have to surround yourself with people that will hold you accountable as well. But I want you to look at it from that other perspective, that if you worked for me, I'd gladly pay you a salary of $250,000 because we're going to do over $500,000 and I'm going to get all the damn money. I'm just going to say, hey, go do that. And then you do that and I get half the money. If you don't do that, I'll have someone else do it. We're going to get the business in the area. The system works. So why don't you think about maybe doing that yourself just for the next few days and watch what happens to your real estate business. Pay yourself a higher salary, get your income where you want it to be, start to get your business in order and get that accountability that you really need here. You know, for so many of you that follow the channel and you ring the bell here, every single day, I give you some tips, some tools, some ideas, some different approaches or different mindset, a different way to look at your real estate business to ultimately get you working in the right direction, to get you making the kind of money you deserve to earn. Now, with the market changed, it matters who they list their home with. It matters what your offer is to the public. They're not going to go with a discount broker. Hell, they still have plenty of equity even. Okay. Cost is only a factor in the absence of value. Do you think you ought to focus on lowering your price or raising your value? Because even in your town, people are getting 7%, people are getting 8%. Oh, not in my town. Maybe with the garbage you've been doing. I'm telling you, every single town in America, they can earn significant fees because they increase the value of what they offer. The last thing somebody wants is the cheapest. That's if you're a commodity. If everything's exactly, hell, water is not a commodity anymore. Water, they charge certain fees for. Can I get a bottle of water for 79 cents in some area? In some areas, in some stores? Placement is a big thing, right? Put it in the airport. How much does it cost? $7.90. Not 79 cents, $7.90. Is that an exaggerate? Could you literally pay $8 for a bottle of water? Build value. Put yourself in a right position here to get out there, get your message seen by others, and most importantly, start getting some appointments for yourself. Because if you work for me, if I opened up in your town, I'd be sucking a lot of money out of that town. You would be on the lion's share winning end of that and making an awful lot of money yourself. But no sense in me not making money as well as you not making money. You got to actually work to get paid. So hopefully that message rings true for you today. I'd love to take half of what you make, but you'd have to actually work, or I would get rid of it very quickly. Let me know your thoughts about this. Let me know the market you're in, by the way, just out of curiosity. Let me know in the comments below here. What market are you in? If you don't have a YouTube subscription here, it's free. Like if you don't have a YouTube account, you need an email address. Get it now. It can be the first person you follow, but leave a comment below. Let me know the market that you're in and share this with another agent as well. It's a different way of looking at your real estate market. And most importantly, to get you making more money. Check out some of the links in the video description below. I'm Greg Luther, and I'll see you on tomorrow's morning meeting. Bye-bye for now.